Hey guys, what's up? It's Coach Tom, and today we're going to be talking about passing the ball. Hello, my name is Coach Tom with FC Sarasota, and these tutorials are all about helping you get more out of your practice. See, a lot of tutorials will show you what to do, but we're going to break down what to do, how to do it, and the trouble that you're going to run into, the obstacles that you're going to see, so that not only do you practice, but you practice well. All right, so when it comes to passing, the first thing we want to be mindful of is our approach to the ball. Are we approaching straight from behind the ball, from the side, however it might be? But the most important part is checking your shoulders, checking your hips. So if you're working with a player and they seem to be having trouble hitting the passing target, check their shoulders, check their hips. I tell my little ones, check your belly button. Whatever direction that your belly button is facing is where the ball is going to go. So as I approach the ball, I want to make sure my hips and shoulders are squared to my target and I'm swinging through the ball. Now, if my shoulders and hips are facing somewhere else, if I want to try pass to the camera, but I'm facing this way, okay, it becomes very difficult because now I have to cross my leg across my body. It's much easier to hit a pass in the direction that I'm facing. So make sure your shoulders, your hips, your belly button, we are all facing the direction that we want the ball to go on our approach. Tip number 2 is watching that plant foot, making sure the foot that is not striking the ball is planted correctly and it's planted facing the right direction. So what happens is we want to make sure our plant foot is next to the ball, okay? Shoulders and chest is over the ball and we strike through the ball and follow through. Now what will typically happen, what you'll see is players approach the ball and they'll plant their foot back here, which leads them to lean back and they don't get a good hit on the ball. The other problem you'll have is players will go too far. And if they go too far in front of the ball, they'll end up striking the ball down and it kind of pops up. So that plant foot is very important. Now, it may be the case that your plant foot is in the correct spot next to the ball. However, what way is it facing? See, your hips will follow where your feet are pointing. We want to make sure our feet are pointing towards the target. Next, the plant foot is next to the ball. We swing, we follow through, and we're good to go. Sometimes what you'll notice is players will start planting their feet like this, facing that way, and then they'll try to come across, or they're too open and they're trying to come across because they're trying to open their hips. They think if I open one hip, I can open the other hip and that's going to allow me to hit the ball correctly, when in reality we want the feet, the toes pointing towards our target. Okay, for our next tip, the question is, where are we going to strike the ball? Now, just like a golf ball, wherever you hit the ball, that's going to give it a certain characteristic when the ball is in its path and being passed. If we hit the ball right in the middle, which is usually the sweet spot, that's going to be a nice, strong pass, giving us an opportunity to play the ball straight ahead like a straight line. That's what we're looking for. Other options you can look at is if you're going to go underneath the ball, that's going to put a little bit of a backspin on it and it's going to lift the ball up. Okay, that means when the ball lands with a backspin, it's coming back towards me. Now, the other thing you can do is you can hit the ball on the side and give it a little side spin, which means in the air, if I kick the ball like this, it means in the air it's going to go a curve and around. So if I'm trying to curve the ball around a defender, I'm going to strike the ball here and put spin on it that way. Same way we could do it the opposite way if you want to use the outside of the foot. But that is how striking the ball at different parts of the ball is going to impact the pass. So as you're watching your player pass, you can also be mindful of how is the ball spinning. And if the ball is spinning like this, that's telling you they're really hitting the ball on the outside, and you may or may not want that. If the ball is spinning like this, backwards, it's telling you that they're kicking the ball towards the bottom of the ball, and you may or may not want that. All right, and last but not least, we want to keep our head steady, eyes on the ball, and nice and relaxed when we're striking the ball. We're just simply coming across the ball, chest over the ball, knee over the ball, head steady, eyes steady. We're watching the ball. A lot of players, when they're first getting started, they're trying to pick their heads up to find the open player, and so they're just kind of swinging. We want to make sure it's very intentional, so the players step, they watch, and they get a nice hit onto the ball. So when you're practicing, making sure, watch where your player's looking. You want to make sure their eyes are on the ball. Thanks a lot for checking out this video. For more tips and tutorials on how to take your game to the next level, Follow FC Sarasota on YouTube. Click the like, comment below on if you have any questions with regards to getting your player better at passing, and hit the subscribe button for more videos, and we'll catch you later. Peace.